If we do a beauty pageant in Lafia, you'll be shocked and surprised. You are not as beautiful as you claim to be. So, peradventure you want Lafia, we will not extend the territory to we'll add Kefi. So, the person that win will not extend. At the tail end, the beautiful ones are not yet born. So, don't glory in something that fade away. Glory in something that is eternal. Because at the tail end, if all your center of defense is something that men can only see, what about those that cannot see it? Yes. Because beauty is also in the eyes of the beholder. And let's be frank, won't your beauty fade away? The most beautiful lady in 1980, is she the beautiful lady today? If you win first time, win second time, third time, who give you the fourth time? Your face has decayed. When you look at your grandmother, you think she was not beautiful before? The same way your grandmother is, you will look like her in the future. So congratulations. How can you salvage that bitch? Is it pancake? Is it masarat? Is it foundation? Is it the cream you are using? Do you know my cream? We don't know your cream. We don't care to know your cream. Your cream can't save us in the days of battle. So learn another weapon of war, so that in the days of your old age, you can be 65 years old and you can breathe in the spirit, and weapons of war can be mobilized. The Bible never talk about Deborah that she was a beautiful woman, but we know she was a warrior. She was a judge in Israel. And the Bible reckons to it that even kings and even chairmen, army generals can never go for war until they come and consult Deborah. Was it beauty? No. Esther knew that beauty plus an understanding of priesthood and her grace supplied together with the favor of God is a weapon of war. Maybe God made you beautiful for a reason. It's not for you to do hookups. It's so that peradventure, the places where ugly people cannot enter, you can enter. Oh, there may be one of the highest prayer intercessory lady in Shushan, but the king can state his criteria. The lady must be beautiful. Yes. So what if in the day that the criteria for the king, the carnal king, is beauty? That means God made you beautiful for a reason. So you that is beautiful, you cannot enter. I know a lady. This lady, because she, many of these customer care job apply as a beautiful lady, you get so fast. Do you know that? The receptionist got, don't go there ugly. Please ensure you do serious makeup when you're going there. Serious makeup. If not, they won't give you. Don't dress as if you left your mother's house and you don't know where you're going to. What is the idea? The idea is that they want to use you to capture people. One of those ladies told me, Apostle, I got a job. I said, don't be too excited. Is it not a hotel? She said, yes. I said, I know why they gave you the job. You are beautiful. I know why. But I can assure you won't survive there for 1 month. Say, why? I said, the burden. Because as you are there, you will begin to see why you should play them more. And it's against their law for you to be there. What they did not know is that you are a beautiful lady that carry a womb. You are not just any other beautiful lady. So when you are saying good morning, how are you doing? You can judge and say this one is not your wife. Well, why comment down here? So when you are coming and say, I need a room for what? You young woman go back to school. So the prophetic can switch on. What they do? So how can you survive there? So they saw your beauty, but they did not see the ordination. You are a judge, and because you are a judge, you can't stay there. So you do know you can't. So every day you come to there, you are grieved. You are grieved because you see how young ladies are being taken advantage of every day. You see how people are molested. You see all kinds. So you are angry, although you collect your salary, but when you look at it, it's like Judas that sold Jesus for 30 shekels of silver. So you wonder, I should have preached, but I cannot preach because I'm here. God will not allow you perish. Why? Because you have found yourself in the palace. And in that palace, there's an ordination that must speak. Esther was not there to go and enjoy the beauty of the palace. Neither was she there because she should brag and boast that I am marrying a king. I'm the happening lady in town. That's what young ladies are looking for now. Marrying somebody that it will be status. It was a body, it was a responsibility. It's a responsibility. Our father told us that when the Lord sent him to NNPC to go and work, it was to go and sanctify the place. So if peradventure that office never found a man that can pray, they employed one by mistake. Maybe the reason why God will send you to Zenith Bank is because there are all kinds of activity of demons around the office. So you are sent there not just to count money, but to also be a priest there. Because people that are trained from the Lord and trained by the Lord, they are trained for such a time as this. At that your place of work, wherever you are going to find yourself, there's a reason to it. You may not know why you are at that PPA and you wonder why darkness is ravaging there. It's because God needs a revivalist there. So don't shut your eyes from the burden. Don't shut your eyes from the need for you to give expression to God there. Why am I in this village? Maybe you are there for such a time as this. Haven't you seen the level of idolatry, the level of carnality there? Young children becoming something. And God has put a grace upon you to ensure that there is an expression of his throne in that location. That may be the only thing you will do, then God will promote you. There is an amount of favor that God can bring upon your head that can cause territory to shake. And there is something, doors that God can open to you because you are obedient in keeping to responding to that body. So you do not just find yourself in the palace to enjoy. No! A prophet came and asked you out, or an apostle came and asked you out. It's not for you to be excited. It's so that you can be an intercessor. It's so that you can be praying for him. Yes, a pastor, marrying a pastor, I think it's an easy thing. The demons that are looking for him, they will also look for you. And they will look for you. They know your address now. Very well, sir. He's right by his bed. So even stray arrow, stray bullet. So one day, my leg is, your leg, me, everything is paining me. Your own leg, may they eat your stomach too. So you now realize you are not there to enjoy. You are there for war. So when Esther found herself in the palace, she knew prayer and fasting is needed. That same culture she was trying to escape, she must bring it back, because men survive by an economy of power. The day you stop praying, that day you lack power. The day you lack power, you become a puppet in the hands of the devil. And see, the only way to rebel against the devil is to be clothed with a glory in power. My friends, the Bible is speaking in the book of Luke 18, right? So he spoke a parable to the intent that men ought always to pray and not to faint. He spoke a parable to the intent that men ought always to pray and not to faint. The grace of God upon your life can only be sustained by continual prayer. The favor of God upon your life can only be sustained by a culture that you have subscribed to. There is a culture that you have subscribed to. Esther, that same favor that was following you is still there. If you feel it's not there, activate it again. How? Prayer and fasting. And as she prayed and fasted, she stepped into the temple. The same disobedience that Vashti did, this one got mercy. How is that possible? There is a grace that can be maintained and sustained by prayer and fasting. Who to God? Maybe the reason why every door is closing to you now is because you have neglected your altar. You have neglected that place, that secret place. In the book of Psalms 92 or 93, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High, 91, shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. He that dwelleth, there was a dwelling place where you are that made your voice to be resounded in the palace. How comes now you no longer dwell? How comes your voice is not strong in the realm of the spirit? Why is there so much disappointment in your life? Why are things going haywire? Check again. Something is wrong with your altar. Because if the fire upon the altar is quenched, you should not expect things to be happening. The Bible says angels take our prayers as incense into heaven. So if there is no prayer, there cannot be ascendancy of the movement and activity of angels. Bad things happen to good people when good people neglect their altars. Simple. Why do bad things happen to good people? What happened to your altar? Because good things also happen to good people. But a moment comes when the altar is drained, the devil comes. The devil can never enter into a strong man's house except he first of all bind the strong man. There is something he must have done to silence the strong man. Maybe through comfort, through compromise, peradventure a relationship. You were very fiery, now a relationship come. Peradventure, there was a time you were using Nokia 3310. You don't have access to internet, so nothing like pornography. But when an availability, somebody gave you iPhone now, suddenly every pornography site you know. I said something the other day. I said pornography is not hidden again. Enter Facebook, is there. It was before you need to climb this. Now it's a lie. Don't climb anything. Enter Facebook, enter Instagram, anywhere you find it. If you don't have control upon your soul, demons will engraft you. You wake up one day and discover you are a caricature. Evil as darkness has covered you. So you wonder why we cannot live normal with people again. Many of us have untamed appetite. Untamed appetite, lust that want to kill us. And you wonder, oh God, with the call of God upon my life, how can I fulfill it? You dwell with the citadel of the devil. Masturbation want to kill you. Pornography want to kill you. When it comes, it's beyond you. How did it happen? An exposure, a comfort. There was a time you don't have a TV. Now you have TV. Because you have a TV in your house, you cannot rest. Movie 24 hours. Your time for prayer is gone. My friends, we need to be able to return back to the palace and begin to intercede again, knowing fully well the comfort was not to destroy us, the comfort was to build us.